All right, so as you may or may not have seen in a previous video, we removed the bed on this 1985 S10 in order to get to the gas tank. Today we're going to go ahead and remove the gas tank. This is a carbureted truck, so it does not have a fuel pump in the tank. The fuel pump is actually all the way up there on the block itself. So we only have really one wire, and that is sort of what feeds the fuel gauge. There we go, now I've got the word. That does not want to come off one-handed. Going to remove that. We have 3 lines and a vent tube. The vent tube, of course, runs to the end of the fill tube. We're going to go ahead and remove these 3 lines. I'm going to unplug this, and then we're going to get to dropping this tank. All right, so because this truck is 40 years old, well, 39 currently, the goal is to be very careful with all of these pieces and parts because they're 40 years old. So very carefully we're going to sort of move these clips. There are 2 clips on the 3 lines. I hope that made sense. There's one that doesn't have a clip. There we go. All right, now this one is a screw. This is the vent tube, of course. Let's see if we can very gently and easily sort of maneuver these. These are very full of stuff because I don't want to break anything. Oh, there it goes. Okay, come on over there. There we go. There's one. A little bit of back and forth. There we go. Now this tank is empty because of the hole in it. That's the whole reason we're dropping it. Oh, that was a lot of rust. I'm not sure if y'all saw that or not. Well, let me get in there with that one. So the vent tube is a flat head. Just sort of untwist it. As always, you do not want to make these clips come all the way off. You sort of want to leave the circle on there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this one off. Popped loose. This is the whole reason why this is so much easier if you take the bed off, because you'd be fighting with these while you're under the truck, sort of fighting with it that way. Not easy. Very gently, let's see if we can get some of this corrosion off of here with the pliers. So we can get this one line out that I really don't want to break. Maybe it'll come off the other way. There we go. There it is. There we go. All right. So the tank itself looks like we have a ground also that probably, I really am worried about it breaking here because I can't see where the plug is. There's a ground right here. Let's see if I can do this without breaking it. Yeah, we're gonna unbolt it. There's a bolt right there. I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt that. There's also this fill tube. I'm gonna go ahead and undo it. From the clip here, it's also a flathead. Again, don't make the clamp come all the way out. There it is. Woo! That's a lot of dust. Let's go ahead and get this ground off of here. So our ground is a 13 millimeter. There it is. Ground is out. Good deal. Get my little weird washer here. All right, so to be honest, I'm going back and forth with myself if I want to remove the entire sending unit and all of these, because this actually works. My fuel gauge actually does work. I don't really want to sort of mess that up by removing it and then not getting it back in the right way when the problem is the bottom of the fuel tank. So I think right now, currently, I'm gonna leave this, not mess with this at all, because this is a carbureted truck. The fuel pump is not in here, so I'm really not worried about this. I do have an opening with the fill cap being open here. Also, I can, dump these out if I need to. Let's go ahead and drop the tank now. It is empty, like I said, so it shouldn't be too heavy, but let's go ahead and drop it. All right, so there's two straps holding this tank on. One is here, one is here. We're gonna go ahead and do this one because there's like a bracket underneath this one. We're gonna go ahead and worry about that later. So drop this one down. It is a 15 millimeter. I'm sort of reaching around and over. Again, this is why you remove the bed. So, just got my bed ratchet out. Woo! That took 87 hours. And it is the hottest day of 2024. Oh my gracious. All right, well, that strap's off. Let's do the other one. Okay, I know that I have already removed the upper strap, but if you are dealing with a full fuel tank, go ahead, run you something in there. That's pretty good size. And empty the fuel out, especially before now, because you don't want to have one strap off and this thing be full of X number of gallons. This one's empty. Go ahead and empty it if you have not already. Let's get this second strap off. The bolt is, so you see these 4 bolts here with my awesome wiring. These 4 bolts here, right in the middle of it is a bolt sort of sticking up, or it's really a nut sticking up because this is actually bolted down, or the bolt's actually connected to the strap. Go ahead and unbolt that nut. Now this one does have like a shield on it, but that goes with the tank. So this is coming with us. So I'm gonna go under the truck and you'll see it, but there's a bolt right inside the frame rail, sort of where that strap goes, right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so after giving it a little bit of thought, rather than blowing myself up, I'm not gonna use the Ugga Dugga machine, period. It's a bad idea around gasoline. So you need a deep socket 15 millimeter for this one. Let's go ahead and get it out. There we go. All right, there's that. And there's one more right there holding this shield on. It's a 13 millimeter. Okay, now we're ready to pull this thing out of here. All right, so here's that bolt that I was talking about that holds that strap together and sort of bolted to the strap itself. The tank is out. Well, not out, but it is loose. Now I got to puzzle piece this thing out again, much easier with the bed off the truck. So let's put the camera up over there and we'll puzzle piece this thing out of here. All right, now that everything is removed and undone, let's go ahead and sort of fandangle this thing out of here. Remember, woo! Remember, this joker is empty. And it looks like I've been in a Wild Western movie. Whew, it's not too bad though. All right, so fuel tank is removed. Now, get to worry about this patch job here. You can definitely see where it went bad. That'll be another video. Today, we're just removing the tank. Hope it helps. Thank you much.